All right, well, apparently there's no way to lower the volume in a way that is useful to me. So we'll just leave it running at the volume it is. Hopefully everybody can hear me. How's it going tonight, everybody? It's Wednesday, my dudes. I am here again. We're playing more Advance Wars 2. Let's jump in with today's game drill and see if I can... Oh no. Is this Sleeping Dogs? This looks like Sleeping Dogs. It is not. Oh. Oh, No More Heroes. That's a great guess, Hex. You're probably right. Nope, it's Bleach. But which one? We'll say Brave Souls. Bleach. Dark Souls. Bleach. Rebirth of Souls. Okay. I guess they made a Bleach video game. 3 of them, in fact. Probably more. Camager Sandwich says that looks like Ichigo's weapon. Is Ichigo from Bleach? Oh, Camager Sandwich said Bleach before that. Well, there you go. Yeah, shows what I know. What is this? What do we have here? 1,000? This is all in Japanese. I can't read this. Could it be like Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars? No, it is... Mario Party? Like 2? Mario Party 3. I don't think Waluigi was in the first one, so there we go. All right, keywords. Oh, Cameron Sandwich is Mario Party 3. Cameron Sandwich, you should be doing these. House, sequel, sandbox. The Sims 2. Cleaning, plumbing, demolition. Okay, this is House Flipper 2. I was gonna guess House Flipper 2, but I thought that would be too easy. Okay, let's head into the game, and we'll turn off this music and switch to the real music. Let me get the Game Boy Advance hooked up here properly. And there we go. We are now capturing the power of Advance Wars 2, Black Hole Rising. We got to continue the campaign. We were in the middle of a battle and I had to stop because I wasn't going to go for another hour like that one time. I can only do that one time. That's sort of the whole point, right? All right, Battleship is on the way. We'll see where it goes. So what is our good buddy Adder up to today? Let's see. He's bringing a Neo tank. He's got other shit going on. He's got a sub. The sub has undived. It's surfaced, I believe, is the technical term for that. Yep. Lots of missiles on the way. I don't think we have to worry about missiles too much. Let's see what we can do. I think we can hit that submarine. Oh, it's not Grit's turn, right? Okay. Let's focus on what we can control, right? How much for a battleship? Bam. Just not quite enough, huh? All right, well, let's maybe we fire off the power here. Let's go for the caps first. Go for a cap. Send in blockers. Got plenty infantry here. No shortage of that. So just send them all in. Okay. Is now the time to pop? I think, yeah, this is as good as any other time, right? So how's everybody's week going so far? We're halfway through. If you had Memorial Day, I guess it's slightly adjusted to include that, of course. I can shoot at the... Okay, that's kind of fun. Just looking at what we have access to. That's tough. I think we just go here. Why not? Oh, I guess it's not too bad. Then we can take that out. Boom. Double boom. That's got some good coverage there. The air units move in. Well, that's kind of shitty. Yeah, that just captured, right? That's why it can't move. Gotcha. Here comes the recon. We'll just chill there. As for everybody else, yeah, move on up. Probably have to make a lander, actually. And we can try to take this airport. That would be wise. Send the rest of these guys forward. And I think we can probably afford another tank. A little tank never hurt anybody, right? Yeah, all right, looks good. All right, on to the next one. I mean, we're pretty on the way to finishing this, I think. Boom, sub is done. Let's move this over here so we can sort of block the airport. Nice. Take this and maybe go ahead and grab, that's unfortunate, grab some extra infantry. We can send them on landers over to this area to get the city. All right, Adder, let's see what you got for me now. Your Neo tank's looking a little lonely there, huh? And yeah, we can, okay, well, whatever. He decides to block the cap rather than do anything useful, I suppose. Move his battleship in. See what that battleship can do. We can probably distract it with some infantry. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, once again, it is not Grit's turn yet. So how about we give him a chance? We let Combi play for a little bit, huh? That's unfortunate. Let's see. We can avoid, yeah, that looks good. Probably don't want to get a free hit. We'll just send this around the side. We can sort of ambush later. This can hit the weak one. This can go cap. This can come up from the rear. These anti-airs can move up. Oh, we're starting to run low on fuel here. Looks like it. We'll have to be a little more careful. Yeah, be time to start sending our APC. Oh, APC's running low on fuel too. That's unfortunate. And really, that Neo tank, it can sit there and shoot my infantry all day, but it's really not going to accomplish much. Not with this much infantry supporting me, you know? All right. I think we're just going to go for a medium tank here and an infantry in the rear. And we'll just keep pushing forward. No problems there. Yeah, moved everybody. We're not gonna make infantry in the rear anymore. It doesn't matter. Grit gets his superpower or regular power here, I suppose. Finish the cap. And we can take out the artillery. Don't have to worry about the infantry just yet. Load these boys up to go for a ride. And I think we just hold. We try to save up for another battleship to zone them out of the north side, the northwest there. All right, Adder, what do you got? Oh boy, he gets a free battleship, huh? That's not cool. Let's talk about movies today, huh? I watched an 80s movie called The Legend of Billie Jean. Some of you may have heard of it. Some others maybe not. I don't know. It was pretty good. far as movies go. You know me, I'm always down for a good movie. Oh, this sucks. Out of artillery range. Yuck. Not sure how we're gonna handle this then. We gotta take out this artillery. Oh, there's a medium tank now. Ooh. Which damage can we do? We could definitely hold here. It's not a great defensive position, but it's something. That for why not? I mean, we're playing pretty fast and loose at this point. I think we're just kind of relying on Combai's bonus to get us through. Can we get a rocket? We cannot afford a rocket, sadly, but maybe this'll distract him long enough. What does this hit? We go there and go for the cap. I'd love to get a submarine. A submarine would be pretty great here. Move an infantry up. Do not attack the anti-air. Come on. You know better than that. At least I should. Okay. Go, go, go. Urban says name 10 movies. Okay. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Star Wars, also known as Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Star Wars Episode 9, Return of the Palpatine. That's not what it's called. The Last Skywalker. There we go. Wait, that's 9. Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. There we go. That's 10 movies right there. Proof that I can do it. Without any preparation, mind you. Right off the top of my head. How's it going, Urban? I know, I do know movies. It has been said that I have occasionally seen a movie. Sometimes. Not always. But definitely sometimes. Alright, this lander's not gonna make it in one turn. That's fine. I think we can just keep pounding the crap out of that. Can we get another battleship yet is the real question. That submarine is a bit scary. I suppose we'll need a cruiser to ward that off. It's gonna show up. The battleship can hit us, but next turn we can fire off a grit power and get it. So it's not a big deal. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right, Adder, what do you got? He just used his power, so he's not going to be able to move that far, so never mind. We're good. Everyone wants to know how I'm doing. I'm doing all right. You know, I've been doing my new job for a while now, and I'm getting good enough at it, I think, where they're not questioning whether I can do the job or not at this point. The trick has been to say that I'm like extremely overwhelmed all the time. That way, they don't give me more work to do. That's just a good, I think that's a good idea in general if you're doing any kind of work, really. Just say, oh man, I'm so swamped with work, like don't even talk to me. No one's checking if you really are. I mean, hopefully not. I guess that would be kind of bad, huh? Can you imagine? Ooh, look at that. We got a nice hit on the battleship there. Now, we do still have the problem of this Neo tank harassing my guys, but I don't think it matters too much at this point. Now we're just gonna drown him in infantry. Yeah, keep moving forward. I think we do need to build something to ward this Neo tank away, though. That's not just more artillery. I don't know. Running a little low on fuel. Urban, I heard you started a job. I thought you were doing the full-time streaming thing. I guess you kind of are from all the bonus streams. So much streaming, so much Kerbal. I would go crazy. In fact, I did. That's why I had to stop streaming it. I think a rocket at this point is probably a good investment. Okay, and the recon can just chill. That recon was probably a bad investment at this point. Yeah, we can't really do anything while that's there. Just pull back the lander. Yeah, that's everybody. We can probably get another infantry going here, I suppose. Doing part-time streaming, part-time at the museum. Oh, okay. Same thing as before. I did see that a submarine showed up, which I am not a fan of. But maybe we can just go ahead and pop the power. Take out the battleship, or at least attempt to. Damn. Hoping we'd be able to see the submarine there. I think we just leave it on the port at that point. Can't afford nothing, man. Okay, we'll drop these guys off. We'll start getting Grit some more money. And hopefully that submarine doesn't do too much damage. I'm sure it'll do it. It'll do more than I'd like, huh? Okay. Well, that's it for Grit. Let's see what that sub does. Oh, here we go. He gets a superpower. Gonna be a lot of back and forth in this. I mean, again, we've won. It's not like Adder can win. We're not on a time limit or anything. It's just a matter of, you know, how much do we have to do? Yeah, that's not great. Fortunately, we took out most of his battleship, so he shouldn't be able to do too much. All right. Well, let's see what our good friend Combi can pull off here today. Do some damage to this loaded APC. Not a great idea to keep those just sitting around, by the way. Okay, so that puts us in range. I think if we put the artillery here, we'll have the Neo tank in range. So we'll go ahead and do that. I think he took out our artillery. I'm just noticing that. It's not great. We got mechs coming up. A little bit scary. Go ahead and cap. How are we doing here? Just 3 more. Perfect. This needs to go on a city at some point. Oh, it's already dropped somebody. In that case, how about you go up here? Infantry can go up. Keep moving them up. The lander just waits. Infantry keeps moving across. And do we build something? I mean, all he's got is a cruiser. That's not really scary. I'm really interested in a battleship at this point. We'll just keep the infantry flowing. Join cap is fine at this point. Yeah, we can start healing the lander, I suppose. All right, Grit. Do your job. Take out this stupid submarine. There's quite a bit, but not as much as I'd like. Going for the cap, I guess. Whatever. It'll eventually get taken out. Man, we are really hurting for cash. That sucks a little bit. If this lander can do anything. With these mini cannons in place, not a lot. Alright, that's it for Grit. Let's see what you got. Okay, so he interrupts the cap. Sending in a lot of tanks. The sub goes for the hit there. Basically a free hit. It is going to cost me some money when Grit's turn comes around. Let's take out the battleship. Nice. Now let's send in the big guns. Start hitting that. Beautiful, beautiful Neo tank. Join cap. Like I said, we're going to get it. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Here we go. We're starting to cap. Pushing our way forward. Just overwhelming him with units here. Not a good place to be if you're Adder. Adder doesn't have a day-to-day power. He doesn't... All he gets is more movement, which, while cool, is not going to win you the game if you don't have a positional advantage already. Nice. So we got the airport. We might be able to just go for a bomber here shortly. Go ahead and drop that there. And these other units to the north. And I think now we can start just sending everybody this way. How much for a bomber? I think we save our cash. We'll get an infantry or two. But otherwise we're saving for a bomber, I think. Bomber wins us this game easy. Yeah. We're not within range of that. Okay, we're not. Good. All right, here we go. It's Grit's turn. Okay, so that does most of what we need here. Take out the battleship. Nice. Cap that. Cap that. Continue capping this. Funny, funny. I think this is actually, yeah, this is a safe spot. Good. Grit thinks he's safe, and he is right now. I'm not gonna... Yeah, fuck it. Pop the power. Why not? Offense are gonna come up. Boom. Alright, Adder. Let's see how you do with free units. Yep. Goes for the... He tries to pull back. Maybe I should have saved that. I don't know. Alright, Kanbei. You are about to roll this dude. This is gonna get ugly. Ah, the superpower comes out. Was this a good place to use it? I don't know, but we got it, so might as well make a really good push here. It's a lot of samurai spirit. Finish the cap. Beautiful. All right, how much damage can we do? That's a lot of damage. And as much as I'd like to stay out of range of the rocket, I think we just gotta push. We'll force him to use it. In fact, I think we can hit the rocket. Oh, baby. Oh! Oh, no. Poor guy. We just fucked his whole plan. And now check this shit out. Boom. No more free ground unit. And then we got artillery right on top of his cruisers there. Those cruisers are useless. Those aren't going to do anything. Those cruisers are going to sit there the whole damn game. Well, I mean, he might bring them out. Just, like, the AI is not smart enough to know that if it doesn't move those, it's not going to get a free unit every turn. So really, it's a win-win for us. Either they sit there or we get to shoot. Well, I guess they start unreadied, so he can technically move them right when they spawn, but maybe he doesn't understand that. I don't know. All right. See, one problem here is that the cruiser could attack my bomber. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think we do enough damage with the samurai spirit on the backswing. We should be safe. Okay. I think we're good. I think we just drop bombers every turn until we win. All right. Grit, you're up, buddy. What you got? Well, the easy money is this. Take out the sub. Finish the cap. Do nothing. Continue capping. Get the mech, because that's the scariest thing here. And save it for another battleship. Yeah, I'm not sure what else Grit can really be expected to do here. Like, I could try to drop some stuff. I guess I could take the artillery and drop it over there. Maybe that's a good idea. Get some creeping artillery going with the battleship providing cover. Of course, I'm gonna do that. I probably want. Nah, we need. The artillery is fine. Whee! All right, he's got the superpower again. He's just gonna back-to-back superpowers. That's the beauty of a naval map. You can do so much cost damage or whatever. Look at that. He doesn't even try to attack my bomber, even though he definitely should be. All right. Where are we at now? So ideally I would move forward and just get ready to start bombing the crap out of this. Let's make sure that he can't reach us. He can in fact reach us. So we need to go where he cannot reach with his cannon, which is, I think, right here. And another bomber comes out. Let's keep pushing forward. We go ahead and take out his stuff. And then base lock him. He's not going to be bringing anything else out of here. Now we can start attacking from the rear with the medium tank as well. So it's game over for the Adder Man. Sadly. Well, you know, he is a bad guy. But you know what they say? We're bad guys. It's what we do. We do random shit because we're LOL so random. That was the point of that movie, right? I mean, what was the point of the first Suicide Squad movie? It's based on a comic, but what was the message they were trying to convey? You should let crazy, dangerous psychopaths just do whatever. Because they're people too. Be some validity to that, I don't know. Okay, up next, Grit. All Grit's money is going into fixing the dang battleship, man. Oh, that's funny. Hold up, does that cover it? Shoot, it does. I can't do that then. All right, lander is going north. It's a bit of a oh no, I can hit it. All right, we hit that. So no more mech for you. And the next turn we'll send the lander up, we'll load the artillery in, and we'll start pushing in the north. Oh, I can join. Okay, cool. I think this has got to pull back and heal at some point. It's not doing much on its own. All right, Adder, you're up. Do your worst. Still doesn't attack the bomber for some reason. I guess he realizes there's no use to it as I continue to push in. Go ahead and supply. And then this is the fun part. All the artillery is gonna start. I could have used that APC actually. All the artillery is gonna start pouring in here, or the infantry rather. And we're gonna start hitting this thing from the rear. It's gonna be glorious. And then it's just game over. So that's cool. I can just chill. What's up? The recon now has full coverage. Oh, I didn't leave a unit to block that. I guess the infantry is kind of blocking. Maybe it's not all bad. All right, here comes our bomber to start hitting. Bada boom. Oh, no wonder they're not attacking me. The crackback is so nasty. I can't afford another bomber, sadly. We'll just keep sending them around, I guess. Okay, I think that's everybody. All right, on to the next one. I think 2 bombers ought to finish it up in about 2 turns. Grit, you know, Grit did his job. He prevented Adder from getting the airports, which is sort of the main concern that I was having. Like if Adder gets the airports, then we have a problem, but he didn't get them, so we're still good. So let's see what Adder does. He does have anti-air, which is a little bit scary. Just the one though, and it's against, yeah, it's really not going to be that bad. That was a little bit bad, I suppose. Okay, let's go. We're almost there, guys. It's just a few turns away. Further than it was. Okay, next turn, we'll get it. Ooh, yeah, that's really bad. Moving up. Anti-air's not really doing much here, so we'll just send it back. We can probably, no, hit it with the rocket. Rocket's here. Oh, never mind. The rocket does not have fire control over the... Oh, really? There we go. Over the, I guess now we do. The factory exits. That factory's making me want to play Satisfactory again. Urban, have you played Satisfactory since the new update came out with the, all the cool new features? Oh, submarine is scary. I never even beat it the first time around. I got to the point where I was like, I can definitely win, and then I did not continue to win. Right, yes. Okay, it's not your turn. Got it. Alright, wait. Wait. And... on to the next one. Jumped in for a little bit to check it out. Seemed cool, but you need something bigger. Yeah, I guess... I don't know. What would draw me back in? If I had some friends that actually wanted to play it, that would be pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't. It's very sad. It would be like, I guess I could convince Rilip and Pangolin to play it on our Saturday gaming. Sort of a thing we could do. Yeah, I think we win next turn, so it doesn't even matter what Adder does here. Oh, shoot. Okay, I didn't realize that was within range. It doesn't matter, but it is funny. Okay, the battleship came out. So we got a free battleship. Oh no, he built a tank. What am I gonna do? How about this? Morale boost. Just what the men need. Little pick-me-up. A little fighting spirit. Boom, we win. The factory! Oh no! Yay, we won. Blah, blah, blah. Olaf did the thing. Come nailing her troops. Yeah, we were all fighting this damn black hole army. Oh shit, Green Earth. We gotta head over to Green Earth. Let's go. My favorite nation. Do this shit. S rank. Yeah. "23 days. It seems longer, I guess, because you have to do 2 factions. So yellow, common, and blue men are giving the foe the old heave-ho, eagle. That just leaves us. Uh-oh. High time we took it back. Oh boy, Jess is here. Jess is... She was not in the first game, but she's the ground unit, or like the ground vehicle specialist. So she gets bonuses to her ground vehicles. Okay, blah, blah, blah. All right, who are we starting with? Yes, save the current data. So let's go. 4. I'm sorry, what is that? 6? Okay, why don't we just go left to right? Eagle versus Hawk. The mini cannons, all 8 of them. Okay, so mini cannons. Large green earth force. They're all air units. Nothing but air units. Oh, brother. All right, we'll see how we do. Oh, this is wonderful. There are anti-aircraft units everywhere. If we allow them to complete that factory, Gunners will suffer. We press our attack, we might win. The casualties will be enormous. Let's continue with the attack. We're Green Earth's strongest force. We cannot lose. He's right, sir. All right, let's do it. Aim for the heart of their offensive power, the mini cannons. Well, luckily the mini cannons shouldn't be a problem. Let's focus on getting our jets as close as possible. I mean, yeah, this should be okay. Should be doable. So the jets go up to here. So right here, I believe. Let's just double check. Yeah. We can plop our jets right on these 2 squares next to that reef. So we'll start there. And we'll just form sort of a wedge. Because the helicopters can't do anything. As long as we're doing this. Yeah, perfect. Kind of reminds me of Homeworld a little bit. Just with the formation. Not really anything else. Homeworld 1 was cool because you could do different formations with your units. Alright, this is going to be a cool battle. Let's see how it goes. We can just tuck them right in there. Nice. Able to take out those mini cannons one by one. Alright, here we go. There. Wow, just as expected, the jets come in foolishly. So let's see how we deal with the jet on the bottom side there. That's going to be a little bit concerning. We got to do 2 jets to each one. Gonna be tough. I think we can probably afford to do this down here. Because I feel like Hawk isn't going to get a huge bonus to his... Despite his name, he's not an air-only CO, you know? Hold up, do I get a lightning strike? Okay, no, a lightning strike. So they moved it, unlike the first game, you got to fully charge to get the extra turn. But the all non-infantry units that carry out orders can move again. Okay, non-infantry units and air units, offensive and defensive abilities are increased. Got it. We don't care about that. Hold up, let's be smart about this. So the only thing that's within range is the fighters right now, which is fine. One fighter will take a hit, but we'll get a good smack back on him. And that means that the north side is relatively clear to get to the mini cannons. So let's go for it. Can almost hit it next turn, or we can hit it next turn. Let's see. So can move up. Gotta be very careful about our positioning, because a fighter will take out a bomber and a helicopter in one shot. So we just got to make sure we are positioning ourselves in accordance with, you know, being smart and all that. Should be safe. All right, let's see what Hawk's bringing to the table. Hawk does have... his power kind of sucks for us too, though, actually, now that I think about it. Those cruisers are going to be a pain in the ass. Take out the... okay, one of the mini cannons is dead. That's great. Let's see how this fighter is doing. We're gonna have to delay moving in the south, I think. Unless we can fully charge something up here, but I don't think we can. We may just have to lose a fighter, unfortunately. Although, maybe we can charge up enough power. Nah, we can't. We're out of range. Sad. Bombers in range of the... whatever. We're gonna have to do something, right? Can't just sit by. We're getting this hit, that can hit there, so we can squeeze this in between the gap. Check here as well. Yeah, Hawk's power is, he steals 1 or 2 health from my units and gives it to his units, which could be pretty bad. We may have to do some joining. But we'll see how it goes. And we just hold out on this one. And hopefully next turn we can move and shoot. So what's he gonna do? Yeah, he hits, that's fine. He's gonna superpower, yeah. Black Storm. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, this is gonna be ugly. So pretty much just a bunch of global damage and oof, yeah. Yep. Very nasty stuff, but now we get ours, so we're gonna turn the tides a little bit here by moving up and then just double striking. It is kind of a bummer we can't really move and attack with our units this turn. It just didn't really shake out that way. We can still do, you know, a little bit of damage like that. I think this should be... sucks. Okay. And these bombers can just kind of come in here and start shooting at stuff. All right, so here comes the superpower. Let's see if this helps us. Lightning strike. So we get to go again. Don't mind if I do. We can actually, if we go back here, maybe that can do something. No, we really just gotta kind of hang out. Fuck. What's the mission? We gotta destroy all 8 mini cannons. Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. Come on. Okay, this could be bad. Well, my jet fighters at least could soak up some of the shots, although I would hate that to be the case. They're not doing anything else, I suppose. Might be able to finish these guys off a little bit. Not quite. Too bad. Try to take out the missiles. Okay, that's pretty good. Doing a little bit here. It's not all bad. It's pretty bad when it comes to the anti-air, though. Guess we can just kind of ignore the anti-air and hope for the best. Yeah, it's gonna get ugly. I legitimately don't know if we can win with what we got here. I'm gonna try my best. I think we gotta come in from the rear. Yeah, those cannons are just really tearing me up here. Yep. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. Well, on the bright side, we can soak up some hits from some of these cannons with our fighters. Try to take out the missiles. We can sort of ignore the cannons, I suppose. And sort of focus our efforts on taking those down like that. Because again, the anti-air can't do anything until we're within range, right? So that'll soak up a hit. This might soak up a hit for us. That could soak up a hit, who knows? So that has 99. Ugh. Try to do as much to that as we can. And just stay out of range. A little silly, but whatever. Might get the job done. All right, let's see how bad this goes for us. Okay, hits the bomber, that's fine. Hits the bomber, hits the fighter. Takes that out, yeah. Tracks. All right, now we attack from the back to the front. Cool. I think with that, we should be able to try to finish these off. Except, of course, for these big ass cannon back here that's gonna harass me. Okay, so missiles are done for. We're gonna join that just to make it slightly more enticing. And then I think, yeah, we should be clear in the front as well. We'll just have to time our strike so that we can take out everything kind of in one fell swoop. Ugh. So again, it's one of those puzzle missions that I was talking about before. So we'll attack that last. At 19. We definitely want to send some bombers down here. Oh, that's not dead yet. We should probably take that out first. That's gonna keep shooting at us if we don't. There we go. All right. So now we should be good. So that can hit there. Why the fuck did I do that? What? Oh, all right. Well, we're gonna have to still get it with our fighter, I guess. That works. Yep. Okay. Hit the fighter at least, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Now it's time to go for the bombing run. And just join them all, whatever. And then this one, yeah, that one's a 99. That's 61. That's doing 19. How much does this one do? 21. So it's actually better to hit with the bomber than it is with the helicopter. That bomber is going to run out of fuel, though. That's a problem. All right, here we go. For fuck's sake. Why did I put it there? All right, that puts that down, though. That. Which, oh, fuck, that one's dead. Oh, brother. Well, whatever. We lose the fighter, or we lose the bomber, I guess. It's actually really bad. I mean, there's not a lot we can do about it at this point, I suppose. Do 22. Ugh. Gonna take. We might just have to fuck it. Take it out. The problem is now the anti-air is free to move around. Ugh. We might have to sacrifice some of these units here. Yeah, that was a mistake. King Fighter is still there. What the hell, man? Okay. So we're safe for now. Oh, that's real bad. 76. Okay, wait, we can maybe win this turn? Yes, okay. Fuck. No, we can't. Oh, man. I bungled it. Okay, whatever. We can win next turn. That's on me, I suppose. Because here comes the anti-air. Yeah. Okay. Alright. That went way worse than it had to go. A miscalculation. And me with my couple of air units. Oh boy. All right, here we go. If that gives me, okay, I was gonna say if that gives me an S, I'm gonna wonder what the hell the whole point of the map is. I get it. I think if I did it again, I could do a lot better, but I did not. All right, on to Drake. Drake versus Hawk. Let's see how it goes. Tell the troops to keep on their toes. Okay, let's do this shit. Also, let's see if the tablet is charged up enough yet. Emmy gave me a blank or a dead tablet I had to use her phone to monitor chat, but now I think it's charged up enough I can use the tablet, so she can get her phone back when she wants. Enemy troops over. We gotta find a way to turn the tides. Incoming call from Commander Eagle, blah, blah, blah. Okay, good news. What is it? They've sent reinforcements. They're being led by the Emperor himself. Kanbai, yes, that is good news. You mean to take out those 2 black cannons, right? All right, let's do it. So, blah, blah, blah. We have the inland sea surrounded. Establish our field HQ. Okay. Destroy the 2 black cannons. All right, here we go. So 2 black cannons. We have no infantry units here to use these missiles, sadly. I guess we'll start with the infantry. I wonder if I get to play as Comet, or if I have to. Like, they gave me an APC. I guess that works for the purposes of holy moly. Okay, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. I think we gotta try to break out here. Where's the other black cannon? There's just the one? Where's the other one? Oh, there they are. They're both facing this way. See what's the range on these guys? So they cannot actually hit me, which is great for me. Alright, I have an idea. Sounds just crazy enough to work. We're gonna park our indirects here and try to flush out like that. We're gonna start hitting their indirects. Okay, dive here. Yeah, there they are. I think the cruisers can just chill. Probably. Although I'll be worried about an indirect here. So maybe we want to pull them back a bit. Just to sort of keep them in the clear. And we should be fine. Alright. Looks good. So nothing should be able to hit me, which is good. Alright. Do I get to play as Comet, or Comet is his own thing? Alright, I get to play as Comet. Great. Hey, that's wonderful. Alright, end turn. Let's see what Hawk does. We're hearing a lot of movement out there. It's a little bit scary, you know, when you hear a lot of movement. There are pre-deployed units, but he also has the opportunity to get bases, so it's not like... And this also seems like we could just rush the black cannons unless something's defending them. So I wonder what's going on over there. Can't see shit. Damn. Nice, there we go. Okay. Park that right there. Just start hitting them. That is a lot of units. That's a lot of units. Okay, so let's start capping this. Why not? Not sure if infantry's... I need to get my lander out of here is the problem. But I'm not sure that's gonna even be an option. We'd have to really sneak it out. And there's no... I guess... See where does these hit? We're actually in the clear if we go here. Nothing should be able to hit me. All right, Comet, you're up. So Comet is gonna start grabbing some good stuff here. Get a recon going. It is Fog of War, so that is gonna be helpful in case anything shows up. Those missile styles I may prove problematic. Can the cannons withstand direct missile fire? Yes. They don't have that many troops deployed. Attack immediately. Yes, so they're gonna attack me. That tracks. Yeah, let's see if we can break out of here. Or maybe, no. We can get the lander out. That would be good. If we get the battleships out also, we could just start shooting. But really anything that we manage to Oh, yeah, look at that. That's a big target right there. Start hitting their indirects, of course. Not seeing anything here. Let's try to hit him on the right side, I suppose. Oh, shoot. Can see me. Well, it's only got 2. It should be fine. Let's go, Lander. Here we go, Lander. Here we go. Get out there and make it happen. A dive. Looks like he's pulling back, which is good for me. Just a bunch of awesome units. Chillin'. Love Drake. Great CO, especially on, I mean, obviously on naval maps. He's the king. Sort of his thing. Also just, you know, he's got a good music song and he's got good power. It's good. You can use them on maps that don't involve any ocean at all, actually. Kind of fun. Now we can see a recon, we can see some artillery. A little bit scary. Oh, let's make sure that we're building stuff. See what we can expect from Hawk here. Hearing a lot of foot soldiers moving around. Yeah, a lot of movement. We do have to worry about his power, of course. That's gonna do global damage. Hawk's just really good. Hawk's a solid CO with no real downside, which makes him very scary. I need to get more battleships down here, I think. Well, that's unfortunate. We've been spotted. What's the plan here? Do I just send some battleships south, maybe? And we do want to, we got to start finishing these off because he's going to get his power and that's going to sort of, it's going to heal all of his units, which is no good for us. So yeah, what do? We can't get a lander down here without, well, maybe we can actually, hold on. Because the artillery can't hit here and it can't hit there, so maybe we'll be able to sneak it down. He'll be too preoccupied. I think the rest of that is fine where it is. I don't think there's an airport on the map. The cruiser, we would need the cruiser. Okay, there's one airport up here, so maybe we want to keep the cruisers close by just to be safe in case air units start coming after our battleships. But there shouldn't, and then there's also this harbor down here that we have to be slightly concerned about. So I'll just send my subs down then. Okay. So cruiser looks good where it is. It's providing good vision. APC continues to supply. Combi, you're up. So what's going on with Combi? Let's see if we can get some. I mean, I really don't have a great target here. Maybe these recons. Sure, why not? Okay, we got, yeah, units coming up, huh? Probably not worth attacking. Could be worth going for tanks though, or a tank at least. Yeah, sounds good. All right, Hawk, what do you got? Gonna use his power, or he's giving it for the Super CO power. And oh, that's nasty. And of course he's got eyes on me all over the place. But the lander did get through, which is good. So yeah, I think we need to pull back a little bit and heal up. So there is there's a rocket somewhere. We don't know where exactly. Okay, so that can get safe. This can do something, I guess. If we can get an APC down here, that would be nice. Can fix it up. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is here. I guess I need to just get some submarines to freedom. Yeah, I'll try to finish off all of his units. Or at least all of his indirects if we can. Can't hit that one up there. So there's definitely a rocket here or here we gotta watch out for. Move that there for now. Okay, looks good. Let's get these submarines moving here. Okay, there's a rocket right there. Maybe that's the one that I missed. Oh, I can just hit it with the battleship next turn. Okay. Everybody chill. You continue waiting. All right. And turn. Combat, you're up. Get that tank up here, buddy. Take out that recon. Beautiful. Start pushing forward to take out all this other shit. Well, that's a little bit scary. But not that scary. I think we can handle it. Get another tank and nothing else. Alright, here we go. He's gonna do his superpower. Just take -2 to all my units. Which is just, ugh. Wish I was playing as Sasha right now. We could have tried to prevent this. Plus, we'd have a lot more money. We wouldn't have the cool naval units, though. Yeah, look at that. All that global damage is just... ugh. Yeah. We're gonna have to pull our units back to repair. On the bright side, though, we should be able to sneak all these subs down to the harbor and see if we can't land some troops on the rear. That would be nice. So let's see what we're working with here. It's a lot of trees is what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm seeing some rockets that got healed up, which sucks for me. Ooh, how much fuel are we looking at here? Oh, that's not great. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and hit him with the superpower now. Now's the time. As good as any, I suppose. So start draining some fuel, draining some whatever else. It's raining now, so we won't be able to move, although that also affects combat, I think. Yeah, nice. We can go here. All right, and this can stay there. Oh, does that also hit combat? Oh no, that was from before. Okay, I was gonna say if that also hits combat troops, that's kind of a problem. Oh, really? There we go. I think we're at a range there, good. I can just hang out there to give us some vision. And I think we gotta start sending more infantry out. So, back to you. Hawk, that is your real name. Yeah, fortunately he can't move very much, so it's good for us. Okay, come on. Empty APC, that's interesting. All right, we're back to regular weather. So let's take a look at how bad our subs are doing here. It could get ugly. We're gonna have to bring them up. 6 fuel, oof. They should be able to make it, I think. I hope. Oh, 6, 4, 1. So yeah, they should be good. There's not really a place I can put where we can get 2 at a time. Ooh, we might be able to get this. That would be sweet. Oh, didn't get it. Nothing there, huh? Okay. I think we gotta leave that battleship there, maybe? We can start moving it south. Is there anything up here? I guess the airport is kind of scary. I think we're just gonna try to get them from the rear though, like I said. Just move them back one. Okay. And then this can go here, actually, if it goes here, there we go. That's where we want it to be. So we can go 1, 2, 3. And this one can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That may not work. This could get ugly. I don't know. We'll see. Probably should have had a unit ready to go there. We'll move one in now. We can see there's artillery now. Okay. A little bit scary. Get another tank going though. Tank and infantry looks good. Okay, Hawk, what do you got? Ooh, okay, that's not good. There's tank. So he does base lock himself, which is good. We'll be able to get him next turn. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's see what we can do here. So we have 3. I think we gotta do this. And then join. If we go here. And then join. I think we'll be okay. We have 0 fuel. Really? 0 fuel? Oh, okay, well that was pointless then, I suppose. Alright. Okay, Drake, what are we doing with ya? Heal up one more turn with this battleship. This sucks. Nothing's happening. No vision. The battleship down, I guess. Yeah, without these subs around, it's hard to see anything. Okay, well, at least we can see that he's not moving any infantry up here, which is good for us. And this battleship will be fully healed next turn, which is good. Or we could start loading up tanks and stuff to go attack over there, or artillery even. We could put it in the trees. Assuming the lander survives. I guess that's not a guarantee. So that'll do something. Force him out of there. We see a, what is that, a medium tank or a tank? That's a medium tank. Ooh, scary. All right, well, we'll just have to force him out. Can't afford a medium tank myself. I could get an artillery though. Would be useful. Okay, Hawk, show me what you got. So yeah, here comes that medium tank to fuck up my life. Okay, hitting the submarine, interesting. Going for the anti-air attack on my infantry. Smart. All right, so yeah, there goes that. We knew that was gonna happen. I guess we'll just combine then. Start going for the cap here. And we'll be ready to send those over shortly. That'll be great. Yeah, I'd love to have another submarine at this point. It's kind of a problem. Okay, the battleship is ready to go. This one can get healed up. Send this one south. We're sending cruisers around just to see if we can see anything. I think we need a sub if we want to have better vision than what we've got. Yeah, man, subs just eat through fuel, huh? Because that's their big downside. Boom. Double boom. Keep capping. Yeah, we're gonna fight for it. Even if he gets that medium tank on, I think we can still push him out eventually. And we're still putting the hurt on his artillery there, which is good. So another tank, another infantry. And just chills. Let's see what he's got. He will get a hit on us with the mech, which sucks. Could finish off our tank even. Like we got hit by the... Ah, fuck. Yeah, there comes that now. He does appear to have... Okay, so he does have stuff over there, which is a bit of a problem. We may need to build a tank to defend that then, instead of just the artillery. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So we'll need that, and we'll need an artillery eventually. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. I think we just leave these guys here for now. Ooh, yeah, there's that. I think we're gonna have to send... How far do these guns reach? Pretty far. And they don't care about whether you're in vision or not, so we'll have to do this. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I cannot have it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it can be there, I guess. And we'll have to hope that's not within range of something, but if it is, then I guess it is. Have to pull it back. I'm hoping I can hit that Neo tank or do something. I think I mentioned this last stream, but based on the fact that all the missions have been getting pretty consistently harder, it makes sense that the Green Earth missions, or I guess the Black Hole missions after this, are going to be the hardest. All right, Kanbai, what can you do? Can you cap? Almost. We're getting there. Might be able to force out this mech. Yes, we can. Good. Can we get artillery up there? Yes, we can. Beautiful. We might even be able to hold it. I don't know. Alright, that's been taken care of. Go for the cap. Let's try to force our way in there. And I think it's time for another artillery. Alright, keep it up. We're pushing. It's not easy, but we're doing it. So he's gonna go for the cap now. That sucks for us. Yeah, we got hit by something. Fuck. Okay, this is just the regular power. It's not the superpower, which is good for us. Ugh, but yeah, just one... Taking one off of everything just really hurts. Not a good time. Yeah, sending a lot of stuff south now. We gotta watch out for... I saw a rocket move there. There's my regular power. I don't think we're gonna use that. Fuck, we can't pull back. Ugh. There's nothing over there, at least. So I think we just leave everything as it is over there and try to force our way in over here. And yeah, he's gonna get that. Okay, if we land here, we might be able to drop some stuff off. Go ahead and heal these guys up. Just, yeah, rockets everywhere. We can't do anything about it. Probably in those forest tiles. Let's go ahead and join those. This poor APC has just been getting torn up the whole time. Okay, Combi, what can you do? Go for the cap, go for the join cap. Go ahead and hit the Neo tank, I suppose. And we should have had this, but now we gotta do that. Oh, what's the thing on that? 4, so we do want to interrupt that. Cool. Lock the medium tank in there. Go ahead and block. Let's just, yeah, let's leave that. Maybe not, that might be a bad idea. Go ahead and do that. Phone attack, that would be silly. Okay, Combi, we're gonna need some real power coming out of you soon. Only I could get him. He is gonna get a port, actually, or a harbor. If we can get a lander here, I think we're just in the money. We can just send tanks right across. Go another artillery. Hasn't steered me wrong. All right, what do you got, Hawk? So yeah, he's going for the cap there. Nope, we knew that was gonna happen. Oh, fuck. No, we didn't know that was gonna happen. He's got that rocket somewhere hidden, right? Guys, I gotta say, I really hate Fog of War maps. They're starting to grate on me a bit. Trap? Fuck. Oh no, now my lander's gonna get blowed up. Oh man. Okay, whatever. So okay, that plan is out. Oh, now we gotta go to plan B, which is combi build something, and we hope that that's enough. That's where I'm at right now. It's not a great plan, but it is a plan, I suppose. Yeah, that screwed my plans up a little bit. This one up, send out a 9 HP, whatever. Start healing up that one. And supply that one. So this artillery is now useless. I guess we can put it to lie in wait for any Navy ships that come out. Okay, Combi, what can you do? Can we do anything about this Neo tank? Well, we can capture the base. Sadly, oh, we can capture the harbor as well, which is cool. Yeah, that's not ideal. We can lock this Neo tank in a little bit, which is good for what I'm hoping to do, which is, I don't know. Can't move, huh? All right. We can hit it with the artillery next turn. That's good. We just keep pushing north. More artillery. Push north. And then I'm hoping we can build a lander and then send the lander south. And hopefully that's good enough to do what we need to do. Yeah, more artillery. Just flood the zone. Okay, Hawk. Starting to piss me off now. This is almost as long as that final mission for Yellow Comet. It took what, 23 turns? Again, it comes down to we've got to control 3 different factions, or 2 different factions. Okay, my boat is still alive somehow. Wow, was not expecting that. So here's hoping we can pull this off. So he did win capping the base, which sucks, but not much we can do about it. Here we go. Can't see anything, which is annoying. Hold up. And the thing hit there. It cannot hit right there. Good. There's a tank up there now. Interesting. All right, we gotta find that rocket. That can just stay there, I think. Yeah, we'll go here and get some fuel, I suppose. Okay, just those ones. All right, I think we're good then. Surprised we don't have a super CO power yet. All right, let's start hitting them hard. Take that out. can hold for one more turn, I think. We'll go ahead and start capping this. We're trying to anyway. There we go. Now we got ourselves... We can't quite get a medium tank yet, but I think just more forward infantry is fine. We'll try to go scope out where this rocket is, somewhere up here. Hiding amongst the trees, waiting to pounce. We afford a lander. We can afford a lander, ladies and gentlemen. We can start sending that down south now, which we can then use with our artillery and infantry to threaten the things right there. All right, see what he does. How badly I'm about to get walloped. We're due for a shellacking. Fuck. Well, there goes my lander. Which, you know, it was not long for this world, I suppose. Alright. Did he... I don't think he built anything on the port. Which... Oh, he built the lander. Well, you know what? That's worth quite a bit. Haha! Now we can hit this. Boom. All right, now we're good. Okay, so those artillery are gonna have nothing to do for a while. That is awesome. Nothing. And if they're in here somewhere, then that means they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go here and we should be able to still hit them. Nice. Okay. Go hit that tank. Beautiful. Yeah, with no lander, we're kind of screwed. All right, combi. Can't hit that. We can join cap though, which is good. And we can try to locate this fucking rocket. There you are. Boom. All right, that should get some stuff done for us. Go ahead and super CO power. Rilip says game needs an aircraft carrier. Guess what? In Dual Strike, they added an aircraft carrier and stealth bombers. They're just not in 2. They also added something called the Black Boat, which is a naval unit that can repair ships and also carry infantry. So it's like a mini lander that can also repair ships, which is cool. 10 damage, that's not even worth it, man. Go ahead and just take that out then. And move the infantry up. Move the artillery to lock down the city. Build an infantry. And yeah, we'll just keep pushing our way north. We're doing good. We're making him sweat a little bit. So let's get ready to load our troops up here. I think what I'm most interested in at this point is another lander, really. I think we're good. So what is Hawk gonna do? This is the end. Well, let's see what happens. Yeah, how's it go? Your Rilip says it's going okay. Good deal, Rilip. I was just talking about getting back into Satisfactory one of these days, and I'm gonna run that by you and Pangolin this weekend if we want to do a multiplayer Satisfactory on Saturdays, perhaps. Oh boy, we're getting tore up here. Yikes. Luckily, we have spotted the rocket, so we know where it's hiding. So now Hawk's gonna have to deal with that, I suppose. Boom. Boom. And I think we just wait, actually. Nothing I can do there. Okay, here we go. Finish that off. Wait. Oh boy. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, just keep damaging all of my units. No big deal. Okay. Yeah, you guys can just chill. We're not getting another lander down here for a while. I mean, maybe we could. I guess we could. Yeah, let's try it. It's better than doing nothing. Okay. Time to blow this thing the hell up. And then cap. Cap. Get up in them trees. Cap. Cap. Alright, time to start moving forward. I'm gonna guess, yeah, there's nothing in there. That makes sense. Alright, the lander time. Here we go. This is the part we've been waiting for. Yeah, probably could have taken an opportunity to just heal that up for a second. But I think we're gonna go for artillery for the most part. And just send that over. Because we can grab another lander here as well. And an infantry. Okay, Hawk is back in it. We've basically won at this point, as per usual. There's no... Fuck that rocket, man. That is just messing me up. I think we might end up using Typhoon this turn, because I see that his medium tank is looking a little low on fuelage there. Oh, never mind, we got the full one. Let's go. So here we go. Typhoon! Yeah, arr. Yo, oh, and a bottle of Typhoon. Now you'll see the wrath of the seas. Well, we can't see that medium tank anymore, but I think we can all pretend that it was completely destroyed. And then here comes the fun part. We get to block off this so we can cap it. Beautiful. Join. Fuck it. And then this can start making its way down to go pick somebody up, I suppose. And we can heal up these artilleries again. Maybe I'll just leave them there. Okay, Combi, you're up. More artillery. Yeah, it's gonna be a two-leg trip. And if it takes a hit, oh well. Alright, let's find this fucker. Aha! There it is. It's an artillery. Okay, so it's not even a fucking... Thought it was a rocket. Cap. Move up. Up. Really use some health, but get that. Worry about that next time. This one too. Okay. Well, yeah, I think we're good at this point. It's just pushing our way north as we also threaten to just blow up these things with artillery at some point. Would love to get a battleship. Maybe we can start saving for one. We will need to drop something else off. Let's go for another artillery. So let's see. See if the fuel issues and the movement cause any problems for Hawk here. This is one of those situations where, like, Lash might be a problem. Because Lash's power makes it so she ignores movement cost. Okay. Yeah, we're good there. So let's park that right there. Yeah, just, you can go ahead and rise probably now. I can wait. We'll get that harbor next turn. Lander's gonna try to sneak through the shoals. We can blow this thing up. Awesome. And now we can start pushing our way north to the airport there. Great. Glad to hear it. Alright, Kamba, you're up. So we'll be able to just... There's a trap? What the fuck? Where did that come from? Well, at least it can't hit me, huh? Now, how do I deal with that? I guess hit it... Oh, I can't hit it with the tank this turn. Damn. Okay, because we're on combi. Yeah, that's fine. Well, shoot. We're running low on fuel now. That's no good. Because that's where you want to have an APC around, huh? Let's go ahead and heal up then. Whatever. Boom. Move up. Usually that running out of fuel doesn't usually come up unless you are playing against Drake in PvP. It's not a common occurrence. All right, let's see what Hawk decides to do here. He moves the rocket out of the way. That's understandable. Okay. Oh, right. It's not your turn. Go for the cat. We see nothing there. There's the rocket. Okay. Well, we can't do anything to it this turn, but we know where it is at least. So the lander continues to sneak. I think the cruiser can get fucked, I guess. Yeah, he can just move south, whatever. He wants to rocket it instead of my APC, be my guest. Alright, so these battleships can start moving up north. Where they might be a little more useful. Guess we'll see. Artillery still doing nothing. Artillery, sub. Sneaky rocket, huh? Okay, so cruiser and 2 artilleries. Man, I wish I hadn't built those artilleries. I don't know, I wasn't gonna get to use them. And there we go. So now we can hit the, start hitting the back of these things. And there we go. I believe that is game at that point. So we are no longer constrained by the having to capture stuff anymore. I think we're just good. Boy, I wish I had a battleship right about now. Oh wait, maybe I can afford one. Not quite. Not quite battleship level, sadly. Alright, Hawk, what do you got? He's still moving stuff along the left-hand side. It's not, I'm guessing he's not making a lot of money per turn. I've sort of limited that. And his rocket doesn't even move. Oh, because I guess it couldn't. Is it out of ammo? Oh, it's out of ammo. I didn't even see that. I was worried for nothing. Man, I want that battleship. Okay, we're saving up for a battleship. I don't think we're gonna get one. Our income's super low. Yeah, I don't... Oh, I guess the lander. We still want to keep moving. Who would have thought that all I had to do to finish off that rocket was to just wait for it to run out of ammunition? Okay, yeah, nothing. All right. On to Comet. Let's go. If you need a missile or something, that would be rad. We're getting pretty darn close. Okay, he's still got 12 fuel left. He should be fine. Don't have to worry about one regular tank running out of fuel. At least not for a while. Alright. So, can we build the battleship? Yes, we can. I think this match is over. So there's one hit, two hit. There's one big thing down. Great. And then we'll have to move next turn. We'll have to take this out, move the artillery over, but then after that, so the turn after, 2 turns from now. Also, we got a battleship if we ever can get it into position. We'll find out in a second. Yep, it's the Zap Brannigan strat. They'll run out of... They're bound to run out of ammunition eventually, right? Unless they're using, you know, like laser bolts or something, but that's... seems awfully exotic. Although I wouldn't mind seeing a game that was a little more sci-fi-ish. Oh yeah, it's over. 0% damage. Cool. Nothing over there, huh? Guess we can safely send the battleships over then. Maybe he's got rockets hiding, whatever. All right, on to the next one. Comet, can we get your artillery? It's not quite in range, damn. I think with the battleship it should be enough next turn. If not, there's always whatever else I'm doing. I don't think we need to build anything else. Oh, that sucks. That's really slow. Maybe a sub, so we can try to find that rocket that's hiding around here. Start going for caps. Oh boy, okay. Oh, hello. Is he out of fuel? He's out of fuel, yes! Oh, Drake, we love you. I love when the enemy vehicles run out of fuel. They just sit there, or they explode if they're an Air or C unit. Either way, it's very funny. Alright, Drake, you're up. Oh no, I'm being targeted by a rocket units from somewhere. Oh boy, Emmy just typed out a whole novel. Yes, we know you watched Christine today, and it's exactly like whatever the last Halloween movie. Halloween is over. Looks like Halloween came early this year. That's it, and then we can just finish with the artillery. Oh god, please let it end. It's over. We'll withdraw for the moment. Yay! We win. Blah, blah, blah. That's true, we would have won eventually. Blah, blah, blah.
Mission complete.
All right. How badly did we do? Well, power was a little low. It's understandable. I went for the sneaky approach instead of just wiping them out. All right, so it looks like Jess is up next. So let's see why they called this one 6-star difficulty. The enemy's battleships have come in for repairs. Can they be sunk? I guess we're about to find out. What did you want? The estimated time on the repairs. Can they be done in 30 days? 17 days. Under my brilliant direction, the repairs will take 17 days, not 30, 17. The unit sent to hide the lab map have returned. Oh, okay, so the lab map is on this map. So let's try to find it this time, because I'd love to go into the final battle with Jess with Neo tanks. All right. Still not too late for Eagle to provide me with reinforcements. The more troops, the longer it takes. Time is of the essence. We must attack before the repairs are done. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're gonna do it. All right, what are we looking at? So, Lash has nothing. Well, let's get started then. Don't capture with mechs, right? Good advice. And here's Jess's awesome music. Always a treat. It's the essence of Advance Wars right here. Much like Sonic, they put a lot of work into getting good music and not a lot of work into... Now the gameplay's alright. I mean, the gameplay, like the actual moving of units and attacking and all that stuff is really good. It's some of the levels have me a little baffled as to how they decided to do that. All right, so if they get, yeah, if they get an airport, that's a problem. All right, let's see what happens. What? We're under attack. That's not fair. We'll need to push back the deadline. Nope. Okay. They have to attack and finish the repairs in 17 turns. 17 days, whatever. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can manage here. So we're gonna move everything into range. And this is where Jess, being the vehicle person, is really gonna come in handy. However, so now let's move our indirects into position. That's not quite the position I was hoping for, but I guess we'll take it. We also need to start thinking about attacking them, attacking their artillery. And I think, yeah, as a nice centerpiece, we'll put the anti-air right there where it's going to be tough to actually do anything. All right, here we go. We're going to need to get a lander, I think. We can try to go for that port. Yeah, so it does go for the anti-air as expected. But it's not going to matter because we're about to absolutely shellac Jess's stuff here, or Lash's stuff. Boom. 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 Double boom. Oh, baby. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, you don't want to see that. That'll ruin your damn day right there. Boom. So there you go. Just absolutely took the wind right out of Lash's sails there. And that's what you want to see. So now we build the lander. And what are we going to send up there? Tough to say. I'm thinking I'd love to send maybe just one infantry is actually fine if we can just claim. We just need to claim that one port, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, go ahead and supply. Okay, Lash, what do you got? Yeah, look at that. Can't even do hardly anything. So, yeah, here comes... Ooh. Hold on, what is my... Movement range of vehicles increased by 1 firepower, increases fuel and ammo supplies are also replenished. I don't think that'll be necessary. But let's try to get our lander up here as soon as possible. Honestly, I think we can save the... You know, maybe we can just use a regular tank for this? Nah, let's go. Let's go hard. I'm questioning myself here a little bit. Damn. Because what I really would like to, if at all possible, take out this rocket this turn. But that would require me to probably use... Damn. What am I doing? Why am I doing it like this? Come on. Okay, now we got pretty good coverage. Now we could hit it with the anti-air, I suppose. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, now we get it. Fuck you, game. Come on. Where was that 20 minutes ago? Or 30 seconds ago or whatever. Okay, so subs can't get in there because they're defended by these bridges. A battleship would get the job done. We need to get a hold of a base, though. So we can get some rockets and shit. We gotta make sure we stay out of range of these too for the time being. Okay. Alright, and the turn. Let's see what you can do, Lash. Sure, you can fire off your thing, but all your stuff is on roads. That ain't gonna help. Alright, yep. Oh no, not the battleships. Like that medium tank is sitting on a road right now. That rocket, that, I mean, whatever. It was on a road, but sure, fine. Now I'm gonna fire back with my big superpower. So check this shit out. Now you're done. Oh, we gotta stop that cap up there too. Overdrive. Oh yeah. So what do we got here? Unfortunately, I have a lot of kind of less than stellar units to use here. And we should be able to interrupt that cap. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. And we kept out of range. That's good. Good stuff. Start going for the cap. Yeah, it would have been better if it had been located elsewhere. Yeah, that's fine. We're just out of range of the mini cannon, which is good. Maybe go for a battleship at this point. We don't have a base yet, so that'll at least give us something to shoot with. And we'll have to figure out a way to deal with that artillery later. Luckily, we used our superpower, so we get the plus 10%. Okay, so he goes for my mech. Okay, so battlecopter, that's a little bit scary, but I do have one anti-air right now. Yeah, that'll work. Take that out. Move on up. And continue checking the range. Our range looks good. We might just be able to go sneak up the side here and try to hit the mini cannons from the rear, which would be perfect. Seems to be working. And this one I think we can just hit from the distance. Again, as long as we're not having to worry about battle copters. Yeah, we're almost in range. That's great. And here we go. We can drop off our guy. Perfect. All right. Continue on. I'd have to plop down a cruiser or something, but I think we'll be all right. We got 12 days left to take out 9 battleships. I think we're going to be okay. Look at all these medium tanks coming in. Just absolutely ready to blow. How much damage do we do with this? Not nearly enough. Okay, that's fine. Let it chill. Go ahead and start the cap. Perfect. We can start capping the base. All right. Now we are ready. Look at that. Easy. Okay, bomber's a little bit scary, actually. That might be a problem. I wasn't, for some reason, I was not anticipating a bomber. But you know what? If we get a battleship, that's pretty good too, right? So let's see how this bomber goes. So the bomber moves in. I think we just have to like suck it up and deal with it. Start at the back and work our way forward. Okay, here comes the anti-air at least, so that's something to think about. There we go. We can at least kind of trap the bomber in there for now. I don't think it can, yeah, I can't hit the artillery, which is great. Oh, hello. And grab that. I guess cap this. It'll take several turns, but so be it. Captured that, great. And now the infantry can just start capping those cities for more money. Again, my anti-air is not, I don't have anti-air in position, so we kind of just have to take the hits for a bit until we can get the anti-air up here. In fact, hold on, there's my anti-air right there. Boom. Boom. Lock in. Not a great place for an anti-air to be, admittedly. But, you know what? We're gonna have more in a moment. And we can start blowing these guys out of the water. Okay, that's done. Yeah, just start grabbing. So we want anti-air. Looks good. Go ahead and grab that. Continue to maintain something. I think that's it. Okay. Continue on. See if the bomber goes for my anti-air first or not. Goes for the artillery. That's pretty smart. Yeah, going for the artillery. That is a wise idea. I think we're gonna have to try to get that bomber out of the sky. In the meantime, hopefully we have enough power to... There we go. All right, and then just a T-copter. Over there. Start smashing them up. Grab another anti-air. Start moving these ones up. And then I think it's just going to be artillery all the way down. The money. Probably don't do anything there. Okay, so the bomber's been mostly dealt with. Now it's just a matter of dealing with the other stuff. The battle copters and blowing up. Oh, shoot. I don't think air units benefit from this because they don't get defense stars. There is a CO in, I think, the third game. That does benefit from being on a city, but Lash does not. Look at that shit. Yeah, buddy. Boom. All right, let's soften up the start softening up these battleships a little bit. Boom. Boom. Not doing a lot of damage, sadly. But we're doing enough to cause trouble. More anti-air, please. And let's start thinking about sending these guys. Sending the mechs forward. Okay, one more turn on that. Another battleship? No, can't do another battleship. Could do another artillery, though. 7 days left. Oh, we're cutting it a little close here. I think we should have enough, though. With the bomber taken care of. Build a damn bomber, man. What are you doing? She's not doing anything. She's conceding the match. Is what she's doing. That's not cool. If I soften them up, she'll, yeah, so that's that. Suppose at that point then, we just start pushing forward. Might have been a good idea to build a missile to try to get an airport lock here. I don't think we have the range though, sadly. Okay. All right, let's get some rocket. More rockets. We've got roads. Send them on the roads. Oh, we got the lab. Sweet. I totally forgot that this was the level with that. That's great for us, so we'll be able to get the Neo tanks at least. Oh, that sucks. Just out of range. All right, let's do this. 6 days left. I think we can handle it. And for some reason, Lash sends in the bomber to question mark. Yep, I'll just keep shooting at these. Not a problem for me. All right, I guess Lash, if you decide you want to send your helicopter all the way past all my anti-air to do approximately nothing, then fine. Four days left. Okay, we're cutting it a little close here. I think we have enough artillery and battleships within range. We should be okay. Oh, how funny would it be if I did this? Start threatening the upper base there. Would have been a good idea to bring in an anti-air if I knew that was going to happen, huh? Okay, there's the other bomber. All right, start smashing. Oh, okay, yeah, now is the time. Superpower time. Whee! Overdrive! Time to blast them. Oh, look at all that damage. That's beautiful. Yeah, I think we got this one in the bag, if I had to guess. I mean, doing 144% damage is pretty devastating. I don't know when I built the medium tank or why. I must have had a good reason for it. Alright, anything else? I guess we've got this rocket here, which will not be able to hit anything next turn. But check this out, Lash. I'm coming for your airport. What are you gonna do? About to find out. Oh, yeah. Again, air units. This does nothing for you. Yeah, she's a kid. What does she know? Ah, putting all the eggs in one basket. Wow, though. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. There we go. Boom, 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 and we win. Withdraw. We've achieved our goal. Beautiful. Stick and move. shoot and scoot. We can't fix the battleships if they're all sunk. We attack with all of our strength. The enemy's gone. Show up, blow up the battleships, and leave.
Mission complete.
Pearl Harbor moment. All right, pretty good. S rank. We're getting back in, and this was the harder one, but it wasn't though because you're playing as Jess. There's no such thing as a hard map when you're playing as Jess. All right, let's get the Neo tank. Let's see what check time it is. 8:11. Yeah, we should be able to do at least one more. According to the map, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Yes, we can agree on something. Yes. All right, who are we playing? Enemy has a large force heading this way. 10 days. We have 10 days to capture the lab. All right, who are we doing? I think, well, we Eagle. I'm going Jess. Fuck it. I should have looked at the map before, but I never think to do that. Danger X9. Oh, it's a naval map. Fuck. Okay, never mind. It's not. So the lab is located way the hell up here. Really? Why? Whose idea was that? All right. Well, you know, we can probably figure this out. Get some recon out here. All right, what's the plan? I guess first things first, capture the airport. Get some infantry. We do have an airport already. A battlecopter wouldn't hurt. Let's see what kind of units we're dealing with here. Recons, all right, that's fine. I can deal with the recon. Would I like something that's not a recon? Yeah, sure. But I can deal with the recon. Nice. So we can hit the mech and then hit the battlecopter or hit the whatever. Capture the airport. Grab a tank. I think tanks are gonna get us through this probably. And there is our battlecopter as expected, right on time. Do I want another battlecopter or do I just want to stick it? I think we just stick with what we got. Could do an artillery here to hit this pipe seam to break out sooner. That'll let us fight, you know, in a better spot for us. Okay, so bringing in a lot of battlecopters. Wow. Okay, was not expecting that many battlecopters. But let's see what we can do here. So, definitely gonna need some anti-air. Okay. Neat. Take out the mech. Who we can spot. I don't see anything, so let's go for a anti-air here. And just go ahead and sit there. And we will. Well, you know, it doesn't really matter where we put this. It's gonna get hurt by the battlecopter. So let's just grab another battlecopter. Just so we're doing something. Alright. And then we'll see what else is coming in. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, that was to be expected, I suppose. So, medium tank, and then our artillery got hit, which sucks. We don't exactly have a good spot to, I guess every turn that we do this, we're not dealing with some other thing, right? Hold on, let's sit with the battleship first. Yeah. And there's the artillery, right on time. We can try to finish off these battlecopters. Oh, there's an anti-air. That's great. That's not what I wanted to see. Got me a medium tank then. Guess a mech could also be used against the pipe seam. All right. This is 6 more days. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna do this. Wow. It's gonna be rough. Oh, and he's got a superpower. Oh, come on. Killing me. Did we ever talk about Ed Gale dying? Which one's Ed Gale? Because I'm gonna guess no. If I don't know who Ed Gale is, how am I supposed to talk about him? It's a great question. All right, superpower time. Here we go. He sounds, is he related to Dorothy? Probably not, right? Someone's gonna say, oh, that's offensive. He was yada, yada, yada. I can't believe you'd say that about beloved American celebrity Ed Gale. Or maybe he was a serial killer. I don't know. Could be anything. Everything and nothing. Man, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's rough. And yeah, there's no way we can sneak over. I guess if we got a battleship in position, but no, that doesn't help. Because we need to capture in 5 days. What the fuck? How? There's no way. You have 9 days to capture the lab or destroy all the enemy troops. Okay, maybe I can destroy all the enemy troops. But damn, if you want me to... Oh, wait, there's a... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I might have been able to do it if I'd have seen that. Yeah, wow. That changes everything. I guess we're doing this one again. What I get for not looking at the damn map. Okay. He did the live action sequences for Chucky, right? I did hear about that. That's all that I heard about him. He died and he did stuff for Chucky. He wasn't the voice of Chucky because he's still alive. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do here. We're in a bit of a bind, as they say. Like 4 days left. Come on, there's no fucking way. I got 9 days to fight like 100 dudes. Game, you ask too much of me, game. You truly do. Now, yes, could I have probably played the right side a little bit better if I'd have known? Maybe this isn't a Jess map, maybe this is an Eagle map. Well, hey, who knows? Maybe I could still win by destroying all the units somehow. Is such a thing even possible? He had a lot of legal problems. Oh boy. Would a bomber help with the pipeline? I mean, not at this point. It doesn't really matter. Did this thing run out of bullets yet? Not quite. We're getting there though. Again though, it's too late. I mean, maybe we can sneak in there with like a tank or something. Maybe there's only a handful of units left that I gotta deal with. I guess we'll find out in a second when the rocket fucks my life up. So there's 2 rockets left that I can see. I must complete the mission today. Well, listen, no promises, all right? So they're up here. Okay. I guess we gotta do it again. Cause fuck me, right? There's a guy, god damn it. I wouldn't have won. Well, maybe I could have won. Let's try that again. If we destroy the pipe correctly, I think we can divide the enemy. Try again, this time with more air support. I can't afford air units, that's the problem. Air units are expensive, man. It's just, it's the puzzle level, right? There's one way to do it, and you got to do it that way, otherwise it doesn't work. There's no strategy. It's just, do you know what units are hidden in the fog of war? If you don't, I guess you lose. Again, I mean, I guess air units would work just by virtue of the fact that I didn't see any anti-air in there, except one anti-air unit. I didn't see any missiles or anything. And maybe the double move would actually help. Okay, so let's see what we're dealing with here. Use our vision range and advance cautiously, as was recommended to me. Well, there's one thing we can hit. Hit the airport. And, fuck it, yeah, battlecopter me. Let's see what happens. So here comes the recon, yep, and a tank. And a bunch of battlecopters, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and hit the tank. And then hit that. Hit you. Oh, and there's a guy here. Okay, fun. Hit him. Go ahead and send the recons up. Get another battlecopter and nothing else. Okay, well, that's not ideal. Guess we'll build another infantry there to delay. Their infantry, yeah, that works. So let's see what happens now. See if we're better off this time. So yeah, okay. So the battlecopter comes in. Acts. Okay, I don't know. The fact that a cruiser, which is meant to be an anti-air ship, got wiped out by a damn air unit tells me it's not very good at its job. But hopefully we can do some damage here. That's not the one I wanted to hit. God damn it. Okay, give me another battlecopter. Yeah, got. We just use a mech here, force him to come to me. And I can't afford a rocket, so I think we'll just stick with that for now. All right, so Hawk's got his power. I don't have mine. Not that it would matter at this point. Okay, we gotta push our way through now. Now is our chance. All right, what are we seeing? What are we seeing? I'm seeing a lot of units, but not that many, all things considered. Okay, now I think we need the bomber. That is not the right unit, the right place. Build a bomber. Okay, so that bomber gives us 6 turns of air supremacy to work with. Probably should have moved that. Oh well. Now we know where his units are at least, right? And now they move. So there's an artillery. Boom. All right. We've bashed through. And now that fucker is gonna open wide open for us. Do not attack. Do not engage. Okay, let's see. This is the problem right here, you see. My units are sort of at the mercy of whatever this is. All right, 5 days left. Is there any way we can build a transport copter, force our way through here, and get to the lab before? Like, this is an insane push. I feel like I would have had to have started a while ago. But whatever, let's give it a go. Oh, you know what? Maybe with Lightning Strike I could do it. Philip says to stop being a broke-ass peasant. You know, that would really help, actually. If I wasn't a broke-ass peasant. So yeah, there goes that, there goes that. Anti-air comes in, does nothing. There's that. Okay, so this is where I have to try to make my stand. 69%, that's it? Fuck you. Oh. Okay, maybe there's a way to do this. I don't know. That's of course stuck there now. Yeah, basically everything is stuck where it is. Okay, helicopter can move in, but again, everything's sort of stuck behind the pipe seam there. All right, let's try it again. Lightning strike. I mean, maybe I can just take out all the units. I don't know. I'd be willing to try. Oh, wait, hold on. Are we going to get through this time? Hey, look at that. Can't quite make it all the way through, but I can at least make it some of the way through. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to try to take out all the units, because again, I don't think we can actually get to the science lab in however many number of turns do we need to. I don't know if we can take out all the units either. There's too many of them. God damn. Okay. Okay, this is tough. Not an easy level. It's all right. Makes perfect sense. Why would it be an easy level? Go throw a tank in there, throw a battle copter in there. Just start really pushing through. Oh, damn it. Really? Okay, well, let's see what the damage is. So there's that, boom, boom, boom. Okay, 2 days left. So even if I get up there, which okay, I don't have I didn't even put the infantry in there, so it doesn't matter. Fuck that up. Okay, let's see if we can take it out with the bomber first, because that'll free up the battle copter to go through and try to clean up here. Okay, maybe this will work. There's no lightning strike, but I Can't imagine there's too many more units at this point. Okay, Hawk's gonna do his thing. Let's see, we can actually see where the units are hidden. How many units there are by how many little rings there are. So there was just the one, I think. Okay, there we go. We did it. Fuck this level, man. Leave those new tanks to the ground combat expert. Oh, they're fighting again.
Mission
Victory! Ugh. Get me to the end of the game already. Alright, 8:30. That took us, what, 20 minutes to do that one? And we had to do it twice, although it was a short map. And then we'll just work our way up the peninsula here. We're doing Drake versus... a Navy versus air, okay. Are you sure you want a standard airport? Let me add some options. Cup holders, hi-fi surround sound. All right, let's do it. What is the goal? Navy versus air. Navy versus Air Force would have been acceptable. You could have called it that. They've built an airport. They must have hidden it. Plus, they built it in such a short amount of time. Amazing speed. If only we had carriers from the third game. All right, let's do what we gotta do. Step one. Oh, fuck. I think we need some anti-air before we can do too much. Oh, we actually have some. Perfect. We want to get over to that port as quickly as possible and capture it and start moving our way down the peninsula. Otherwise, we want to head north, start grabbing the rest of you, and grab the other port, and then get our own airport. So they have one airport built, they can get a second one pretty quick. And we're going to be dealing with battle copters, it looks like. So we're going to need to get the first strike on those battle copters, or it's going to be a bad time for us. So here they come. All right, we're off. And sadly, we don't quite get there, but whatever. We're making progress. Get the harbor next time. All right, let's get some anti-air going. Seems to be what's going to be the biggest threat early on. They have that face when they have battle copters and you have boats. Hey, the boats are all right. I mean, they gave me some cruisers, which are supposed to be the anti-air boats. All right, so let's see. Are they going to come in this way? I think they are. We'll just do something like that. And if they get too close, we'll blast them. Finish the cap. Oh, I didn't see that there. Okay, I guess we can build a lander next turn. And not build anything this turn to save up for it. It's, again, it's so weird base skipping. Yeah, look at that. See there, I'm gonna get the first strike on all those and they're gonna be worthless. Getting the other airport. So 3 airports to my 0 right now, but that's okay. Because I have the advantage in anti-air right now. Boom. Boom. Ba-boom. Not even a problem. All right, grab me a lander. And well, I can't afford another anti-air right now, but that's okay. So he could battlecopter me, my infantry, but whatever. We'll deal with it. We'll have reinforcements coming in soon. So it does decide to do that, which I think in that case, I'm actually gonna just finish off his copter by not capping this. And we'll just do that. I can move one of my cruisers in. So let's see, what are we looking at here? We do want to have some cruisers defending the gap here, so we can't just send a battle copter over. All right, there we go. And then this one can start moving. Beautiful, looking good. I think we'll just base skip again. So if the transport copters start coming, I don't think we can reach that, unfortunately. We can, you fool. There it goes. And I'm out of range of the that as well, so I think we're in the clear as far as copters go at this point. So we're gonna focus on the double loaded. It is not. We're gonna send these guys over here, and these guys are gonna go here. And I will send in my anti-air to try to stop any caps, although I don't quite think I can make it to this one. I think we'll just save it for a battleship at this point. Or possibly some base units. Yeah, we're not going to get that, unfortunately. We built another T-copter, which is not scary at all. Alright, so go ahead and drop. And I might... No, there is a landing over here, actually, I could go for. That would be funny. Alright, so that'll be able to cap there. Just hold that there. That looks good. Can I get a battleship yet? Yes, I can. All right, battleship is online. Let's do this shit. So, oh, fuck, he moved his artillery. I didn't even see that. Damn. That's a bit of a problem. Go ahead and hit that. It's not going to do very much back, and pull you back to the port. We can drop you off by the airport later. You can go up here. Battleship moves in. Go for the cap. Send you down this way. And I think we're in the clear. So the battlecopter could attack my cruiser, but we'll be able to hit it back. Just grab a tank here just to have something. It's not quite going for his CO power yet. Okay, so he does go for the airport. He does also get his super CO power, which sucks. Ugh. Man, I fucking hate Hawk. He's so good. Relief said, I didn't know the boats could pull into the port building. It makes sense, but it's not really visually represented. I mean, you build them there, so presumably they have to get there somehow, right? All right, interrupt the cap. Boom. Okay. We go for the join. I think we can join this one and then send this one back for bigger repairs. Oh, that sucks. Eh, it's fine. We'll have more troops coming in soon. Boy, I do wish that I had... I don't know. I had a CO power right now, but I don't. Have to deal with it. He goes, okay, yeah, he hits me with the recon. That's to be expected, I suppose. Boy, he's just got a lot of stuff. Luckily, I've got anti-air on the way, which is going to be a problem for him. So there's that. Finish the cap. Finish the cap. Fuck yes. The cap has been capped. He moved his artillery foolishly. There goes another T-copter. There's now a battle copter on the way. That's a little bit concerning. I think we're gonna need another cruiser specifically. And yeah, we'll hit him with the superpower now. That'll reduce his movement range, so he can't move his battle copter to hit me. And it'll damage all of his infantry as well, which is great. So, okay, well, the air unit can still move, I guess. Whatever. Okay, we're good. Keep moving. Oh, okay, he decided not to attack. I guess because I popped my super seal power. So I get the extra whatever. Okay, so no battle copter this turn. He is really squandering his air advantage here, I gotta say. Not great play by Hawk here. Boom, boom. We just chill, heal up, keep sending in stuff to the front, grab the airport. More cruiser. Yeah, if there were carriers in this, it would be so easy to just park a carrier or two right here and just lock down the airports. That would be awesome, but they don't exist yet. They have not been invented. All right, if that artillery, okay, the artillery is not moving. Did he build a, nope, he built a T-copter, which is not a concern. Awesome. The anti-air is almost out of ammo. It's got 3 shots left. That's fine. Yeah, I think we've locked him out here. He's not winning this one for sure. Okay. I guess we can build, I don't know, nothing. Some more infantry might help. Take some time to get them over there, but we'll see how they perform. There we go. I need an APC to reload. We'll get some caps here shortly. We're just waiting a little bit. Oh, yeah, finish the cap on the airport. Beautiful. All right, so now we'll be able to get our own jets and such if we need them. Which we might, I don't know. Could probably be playing a little bit faster. That artillery, man. Always freaking me out. Yeah, make him come to me. No rush. There we go. In fact, let's go ahead and move this up here. And now I've got full coverage of this bridge, and he's gonna have to cross it if he wants to fight me. Alright. Perfect. Cap. Okay, so we cap now. We'll get it in 3 turns either way. Alright, get you guys to the lander. Yeah, it's gonna take a couple of turns, but that's fine. We get a bomber. We could get a bomber, but I think I'm just gonna get a fighter. Yeah, fighter's fine. Prevents the use of any air unit shenanigans. All right, here comes. Okay, that's an option, I guess. You could put your T-copter right next to my units. It's kind of funny. Oh, what's that? I base locked you? Oof. Right, Drake's air units actually suck. I forgot about that. Oh. Good to know that now, I suppose. His ground units also kind of suck. All right. What do we got here? We can do a battle copter, but that seems pointless. I think just another battleship is what we really want. 8's probably good enough for now. Could also just do a battle copter. But I think we'll save up for a battleship. All right, and that, yes, that anti-air is not looking too hot. I see that. Oh, it's dead. Okay, well, it did its job, I suppose. Go ahead and hit the tank. He's just spamming mechs on me now. What the hell's going on here, man? You're spamming mechs like a player? It's crazy. Okay, that can cover everything, so we'll just leave it. Cap. All right, we are happily capping here. This is great. Oh, I think it's bomber time, probably. We have air supremacy, so we should just be able to sneak across and take his base at this point. So we'll just send a fully loaded lander. Just those two? Yeah, all right, that's good. Let's do it! Bomber time! If he builds a fighter, that's a bit of a problem. But he decided to build a T-copter again for some reason. Look at that, I just base locked you. Congratulations. You played yourself. Alright, time to start the push. Boom. Now this is what's weird. You can't move a unit. I guess it's not weird, but you can't move an infantry from a port onto where a lander is waiting, which makes things a little more awkward. Man, he is terrible. If this was a player v player map, I think Hawk would definitely have the advantage here. Alright, a little bit of global damage. It's gonna suck for a second. But again, he's not using his stuff wisely here. It's really just very poorly placed. Alright, so yeah, tank. Deal with that. Alright, there's the cap. Wonderful. I think we just let that sit for a turn. These guys managed to survive the wave, so they'll be fine. We get another fighter. This one's gonna unfortunately take an extra turn now, because that's how numbers work. Airport lock on one of them at least. All right, what are you gonna do now? Okay, that's pretty good actually. Builds another. Boy, oh boy, he is just not understanding what needs to be done here. Let's take out the artillery. Take out this guy, or at least attempt to. We are gonna need some better units for capping. Oh, I've got some on the way. Never mind. And unfortunately, there is a bomber in the way, so I can't deploy that one. But that's okay. Let's get a battle copter going. Okay. Yep, that's... You can definitely do that. I don't know why you would, but... Be my guest. A very unorthodox move. And I don't understand it at all. So, go ahead and drop you there. Okay, now maybe I do need to get a APC or something going. The nearest port is very far away. Whatever, we'll send it back. I think we got this one in the bag, guys. I can literally cap the HQ in like the next 4 turns. Okay, here we go. Hawk gets a pretty good attack on my helicopter, which is unusual. I guess again it comes down to just Drake is bad at anything that's not Navy. All right, we have locked down the bases. We have locked down the airports. I think we've got this one. You can believe it or not. If you can't build units, turns out you just lose. Heck, we might just be able to finish him off this way. Give me a Neo tank. Why not? I think if we just kill all of his units and he doesn't have any units left, we win also. And he builds... Okay, that's fine. Now we send the Neo tank in. The golf ball blows up an APC. Jet comes in. Jet blows up. Can't explain that. This war is far from over. Man, it's getting pretty close. We win! What do you mean somehow? That was super easy. Yeah, go back to your unit, man. We got... Don't you have other fronts you're supposed to be fighting on? Blah, blah, blah. Victory. That was an easy one. You know what? I appreciate a nice easy one from time to time, though. And with that, I think that's the last of the battles. We don't want to go over, and I don't want to stop in the middle of the next one. I think we're going to save, and we're going to wrap it up. So thanks, everybody, once again for coming out, watching some Advance Wars. This is a very fun game. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played it, but it is... I remember it being good, and it is good. So check it out if you can, and also try Advance Wars by Web. I made Rillet play it, and I don't know if he wants to play more of it, but I hope he does, because it's a great game. I actually would be kind of interested in like a 2v1, me versus him and Pangolin. I think they would win just by virtue of having twice as many units, but it could be an interesting game. All right, well, that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and don't forget next week. I guess so. We have Thursday and Friday yet this week, so that's Advance Wars. But starting next week, we are going to be doing the XCOM files, the big XCOM mod, and then after that, we might just do X Pirates. If it means that my streaming career ends because I get shut down by the man, so be it. It'll be totally worth it. What a way to go out, right? All right. Well, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.